Hello, welcome to this week's module on taking responsibility. This is part of PS 307, Professionalism Through Biography. That's the name of the course. And this week we're going to be doing only 3 readings, and it will be a little less volume, a little more typical of what you're going to be doing throughout this course. In terms of the amount of different pages that you're going to be reading. And as I say, there are 3 different selections. The theme is taking responsibility. So just as I teased in my introduction to this video, I wanted to talk to you about the 2 types of responsibility: personal responsibility and what we might call social responsibility. 2 very different areas of responsibility, but what all leaders should be familiar with and embrace: taking responsibility, both personally for our actions and socially. So let's concentrate though on what you can change, and that is at least your acceptance of personal responsibility. A lot of people say, "You made me mad," or "This makes me sad," or even "This makes me happy." But the fact is, nothing and no one makes you anything. And if you give somebody the power to make you something, you're giving them far too much power. Why would you want to do that? You probably think that you can't help your own emotions, but you absolutely can. And this should be empowering to you. This isn't something that should make you feel more stressed, but actually it should be liberating. If you feel sad, if you feel upset, if you feel angry, those are generally debilitative emotions. Generally, they don't help us. I mean, sure, a little anger can sometimes be a good thing. A little, righteous indignation definitely can propel us to achieve good things. However, when we are crippled by it, when we are incapacitated by our own emotions, that's our bad. That's something that we do to ourselves. And the reason is because when we observe a phenomena, whatever it is that supposedly, say, makes you sad or makes you mad, you're framing it in a certain way. You're saying, "Oh, this person has done me wrong," or something like that. And a lot of times we think we know what goes on in the minds of other people. Well, they're doing this because they're a blank. That is perilous too, because that means we're reducing people to a single description, and that's not fair. All of us are complex people. Even the worst people are complex individuals. Even Adolf Hitler was an artist. Not a good one, but he was an artist. So there is good in all people, but that's not really the main message. The main message is taking responsibility. If you act badly or if you act courageously, that is your thing. That you own that. So don't let people have this power. Understand that you just frame what you see in a certain way, and you choose to take an attitude about it. How about the next time something bad happens to you, you just say, that's interesting. I wonder how that's going to turn out. But this is a big problem with us because as human beings we identify so much with everything that's going on, with everything that happens in our lives, that we get kind of crippled by that. Why don't we just stand back a little and say, oh, that's interesting. I had a car accident. What was I doing wrong? Maybe do a little self-reflection and think about how we frame bad things or even good things. So consider that. Consider that you are ultimately responsible for how you feel. That's a good start in taking responsibility. All right, once again, I will look forward to seeing your comments on the discussion board this week, and of course, your written assignment this week, and I hope you have a good week.